Imagine this, a 21-year-old striker leaving Serie A defenders in awe, scoring goals that defy belief, and winning the Ballon d'Or twice before most players even reach their peak. From a poor kid in Rio to O Fenomeno, this is the story of Ronaldo, a footballer who changed the game forever. Born in Rio de Janeiro in 1976, Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima grew up playing barefoot on the streets. From an early age, his speed, skill, and instinct for goals were unmatched. By the age of 16, he had already begun a professional career at Cruzeiro, a club that would launch him into football stardom. Ronaldo's professional journey began at Cruzeiro, where the teenager's talent became impossible to ignore. He scored 44 goals in 47 matches, leaving defenders confused with his speed, dribbling, and finishing. Scouts across Europe were watching. They knew Brazil had produced something extraordinary. At just 17, Ronaldo made the leap to Europe, joining PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Many doubted if the young Brazilian could handle European football, but he silenced every critic. In 2 seasons, he scored 54 goals in 57 appearances, dazzling fans and pundits alike. PSV's fans were witnessing a phenomenon in motion, a forward who could sprint past defenders, dribble effortlessly, and finish with lethal precision. Every game was a highlight reel. Every goal reminded the world that Ronaldo was unlike anyone before him. After his success in the Netherlands, Barcelona came calling in 1996. Ronaldo's single season at the Catalan club remains legendary. He scored 47 goals in 49 appearances, including 34 in La Liga, demonstrating an almost supernatural combination of speed, power, and technique. One goal against Compostela perfectly captured his genius, collecting the ball near midfield, shrugging off 3 defenders, and calmly slotting the ball past the goalkeeper. The world had never seen a striker like him. By the end of 1996, Ronaldo was already a global superstar. He won his first FIFA World Player of the Year award at just 20 years old, becoming the youngest recipient ever at that time. The nickname O Fenomeno, the phenomenon, was no exaggeration. Ronaldo's transfer to Inter Milan in 1997 set a new world record fee at the time, reflecting the immense value of the Brazilian prodigy. Serie A, renowned for its tactical defenders and rigorous defenses, was supposed to test him, but Ronaldo thrived. In his debut season, he scored 34 goals in Serie A, leaving defenders like Alessandro Nesta and Paolo Maldini stunned. He led Inter to the UEFA Cup title in 1998, scoring one of the most memorable goals in the final against Lazio. Ronaldo's combination of power, speed, and technical skill made him unstoppable. The world watched as he redefined what a striker could achieve. 1997 brought Ronaldo his first Ballon d'Or at age 21, cementing him as the best player in the world. By 1998, he was Brazil's talisman at the World Cup in France, expected to follow in Pelé's footsteps. Fans around the globe held their breath for every touch, every dribble, every shot. But the 1998 World Cup final against France would become one of the darkest chapters in his career. Hours before the match, Ronaldo suffered a seizure. Despite this, he played visibly weakened, and Brazil fell 3-0, leaving fans shocked and devastated. The world wondered if it was fatigue, illness, or pressure, but one thing was clear: even a phenomenon was human. Ronaldo's story did not end in tragedy. He returned to Inter Milan and continued his dominance in Serie A. But injuries were looming, and they would challenge the very limits of his career. In November 1999, Ronaldo suffered his first major knee injury, rupturing his right knee tendon during a match. After months of grueling rehabilitation, he made a comeback, only to tear the same tendon again in April 2000, just minutes into a Coppa Italia game. The setback was catastrophic, keeping him off the pitch for over 500 days. Doctors whispered doubts, fans feared the worst, and even Ronaldo himself faced moments of despair, unsure if he could ever reach the heights that had made him a global phenomenon. Ronaldo's playing style, explosive sprints, sudden cuts, and lethal finishing made recovery painfully slow. Every sprint, every touch reminded him of what he had lost. The long months of therapy tested not only his body, but his mind, bringing bouts of frustration, self-doubt, and even depression. Yet through it all, Ronaldo's determination never wavered. Supported by his family, medical team, and teammates, he returned to training with a burning resolve, refusing to let injuries define his legacy. When he finally returned to the pitch with Real Madrid in 2002, he had to reinvent himself. The blistering pace and agility that once made him untouchable were not fully restored, but his footballing intelligence, positioning, and finishing had evolved to a level even more deadly. He scored breathtaking goals, including a hat-trick against Manchester United in the Champions League, showing the world that a battle-scarred striker could still dominate at the highest level. Despite years of pain, setbacks, and doubts, Ronaldo's redemption came on the grandest stage. The 2002 FIFA World Cup showcased his triumphant return. With his iconic shaved head and fierce determination, he scored 8 goals, including 2 in the final against Germany, guiding Brazil to their 5th World Cup title. Winning the Golden Boot, regaining his confidence, and silencing the skeptics, Ronaldo reminded the world why he would forever be O Fenomeno, a legend who overcame adversity like few others in the history of football. Today, Ronaldo has stepped off the pitch, but his presence in football is as commanding as ever. He is now the majority owner of Spanish club Real Valladolid, a role that allows him to shape the future of the game he once dominated. From overseeing recruitment to guiding tactical strategy and mentoring young players, Ronaldo brings the same vision, intelligence, and instinct that made him O Fenomeno to every decision he makes. His influence extends beyond the club as he invests in sports ventures, marketing projects, and business initiatives, building a portfolio that mirrors the ambition and precision he displayed on the field. Off the pitch, he has embraced philanthropy, supporting programs for children, health initiatives, and social development in Brazil, ensuring his legacy touches lives far beyond football stadiums. Ronaldo also shares his expertise through media appearances, interviews, and mentorship, inspiring young talents across the world and reminding them that greatness requires not only skill, but resilience, discipline, and passion. Despite no longer sprinting past defenders or scoring goals that defy belief, he remains a symbol of excellence, determination, and joy in sport. Away from the public eye, he cherishes family life, travel, and personal passions, living with the same energy, curiosity, and love for life that once lit up stadiums. Every time he speaks about football, every time he steps onto the pitch for a ceremonial event, fans are reminded of the phenomenon they once cheered for and the man who continues to shape the sport in ways that few ever can. Ronaldo is no longer just a player. He is a leader, a mentor, a visionary, and a constant presence in the world he helped transform. Ronaldo retired in 2011, leaving behind a career filled with brilliance and heartbreak. He scored over 350 career goals, won 2 FIFA World Cups, 1994 and 2002, and earned 3 FIFA World Player of the Year awards, 1996, 1997, 2002. His Ballon d'Ors, Golden Boot, and club achievements reflect only part of his impact. Beyond stats, Ronaldo's influence on modern football is immeasurable. Players like Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Didier Drogba, Karim Benzema, and even Cristiano Ronaldo have cited him as a key inspiration. His style, a blend of speed, power, and technical genius, remains a blueprint for strikers worldwide. Ronaldo's career reminds us that greatness is not linear. From a street-playing boy in Rio to a global superstar, from triumph to injury and back again, his journey is a testament to resilience, talent, and the human spirit. He redefined what it meant to be a forward, creating moments that still make fans cheer, scream, and marvel decades later. Even today, Ronaldo is celebrated not just for the trophies he won, but for the joy, inspiration, and sheer excitement he brought to football. Every time he touched the ball, the world watched in awe. He was the player who made children dream, adults believe, and defenders fear. So, this is the story of Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima, the 16-year-old Brazilian who stunned the world and became O Fenomeno. But what do you think? Is Ronaldo the greatest striker of all time? Like and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts in the comments and watch our next video on football legends.